Hello and welcome everyone. So, this is a video for a 2-hour Rye House Open Enduro event with the Mango boys. You got Scotty there, Scotty Parker just there. You got Richard as well, pointing and suggesting he's going to use my butt to be the vessel for him to go through the pack, basically. Scott was also asking the same. We had a couple of the other Mango boys on the track as well. I'll point you out as they fling across on the circuit. But yeah, 2-hour event. The idea was about an hour each stint or whatever, get going, but we could get into the details a little bit, throughout the video. We got about half an hour, so red light comes on. I'm about 8th, 7th, something like that on the grid. The inside line though, the green took me by surprise, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I managed to give a little bit of a nudge, just enough, like a friendly one, but nonetheless I've put myself in a good position here. Coming into the inside, yeah, a little bit more of a nudge, but you have to put the toes in. And you know what, I managed to do an alright cut through. I don't know if I got enough speed though, which is a bit annoying, but I'll take it, given where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place or so. The car in front of me had a horrific way into that corner there, but obviously we're going to capitalise on that. Not the best exit coming out here. Got a brother on the inside to me as well, but it's right. Human DRS sending me. Let's go. So lap 2. Remember, this is a 2-hour event, so not really done many endurance events before. I did a pro kart fairly recently. Ignoring that. There we go. I love a little tap on that hairpin. It's a bit cheeky, but you're in rentals, whatever. Take it as it comes, mate. As long as I'm getting on plus positions, it's alright. But yeah, I loved pylon here. In these rentals, they seem to be so fluid. A cheeky move there, but the gap was there. I'll get a bit excited. Flicking through now, just going to flick through a little bit. Just because, I've got to third place, I guess. I was just comfortable here, not really much else happening. And we come back into things. I feel I've got a little bit of trouble behind me. Getting breathed on. And they're doing all right kind of move on the inside, but if you're not carrying the speed like that, it's just no chance really, no chance whatsoever. Try and clean my act up, but I can feel everyone breathing on me. You can see there's quite a bit of gap between the front pack as well, so it feels like I'm holding everyone back here really. But it's right, keep on skipping through. Oh, yeah, had to pause it here, so bless this car number 8. Oh, I felt terrible after that. I felt genuinely terrible, but you know what? When you're going that slow, and clearly they were braking quite a fair bit on a corner, which you didn't need a brake, I just didn't expect it. But besides that, so you got Nathan out in front of us in the red suit. He is actually being held back by a certain Richard. That's right, one of the fellow Mangoes as well. So what had happened there, I don't know, I can't remember if he had like a penalty or something like that, but he basically ended up getting shifted down the grid a little bit, and we managed to put in some good consistent clean laps, and we'd actually be able to catch up. Now Richard's done me a solid by keeping Nathan behind him. Nathan's not had the opportunity to kind of overtake, so I've really capitalised on this now. I've closed down the gap a considerable amount, so we can see them almost sniffing from here now, slowly closing in just a little bit closer. Human DRS as always. I do it all the time. I kind of didn't redo it that much during Club 100, but if it's in a rental, I'm at it all the time. Any advantage I need. But here we go. So we're coming up. Them two boys are going to piss about in this corner here. Richard's going to go a little bit wide. There's going to be a hole here. And I managed to just stick my nose in. Obviously Richard gets a bit of a better exit. Nathan's on the inside there. Do give him enough room. But I get the advantage coming into this corner. And I'll get a really good turn in. Just Richard was in the way a little bit. So it kind of stopped me from getting the perfect exit. I actually tap him there a little bit. kind of sends me a little bit sideways. I lose so much speed. You see how much speed I'm losing. I'm pretty sure Nathan's on the inside now. Or maybe he's not. I'm just seeing things. But you see, I don't take the best line there. It's going a bit hot, and Nathan makes the most out of it. Fantastic waiting, but I just about have enough speed to keep my nose in there. Keep it wrapped around. Behave myself around this next corner. I do go a bit defensive. And close out wide. It's alright. I can kind of make the most out of speed. He's going to be there on the inside, but he does yield. And I managed to close things up. Again, I kept on liking the exit of pylon. I found if I hubbed that curb there, I got such a good exit, got so much speed out. Here we go, I get an insanely good exit here. Human DRS helps me out a little bit. Poking my nose, it's pretty much job done. Signed and sealed. This one ain't getting returned to sender as well, I'm pretty sure. I hope so at least. Go and check the timeline. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a little bit more action actually. So yeah, I mean, did feel like there weren't like loads of back markers throughout the whole way, but yeah, there were enough to keep you busy. Obviously, we got these two in front of us here. It's all about just being as clean as possible, isn't it? Like when you come across a back marker, if you know you're faster, like you just got to wait for the opportune moment, but you can't be waiting too long. You kind of have to just get on with it. And I'm pretty sure, look, there's a little bit of a gap there opening up. What? Managed to do 3 in one corner there, but we're going to skip on a little bit now. So you can see that I've got a little bit of pressure. It's number 10. This geezer did 2 hours. 2 hours in the car the whole time. I didn't realise you could. I thought it to be minimum team of 2, but yeah, it sounded pretty good. He did really well in the end. I'm doing some good battles with him, but you can see him. He's on my arse. Give me a bit of a hard time. You know when you know someone's there. And look at this. I go over that sausage curb, and it completely ruins my exit. Completely. It allows him the opportunity to actually get on the inside line, perform an overtake, but he's not had the best of exits. He went pretty hot. I've had a terrible exit. You can see the sliding, but my nose is in, and it's in enough. I can close it out, go as wide as possible as well. Try to close that line off, but he's still there, still sniffing about. So I'll try to get a really hot line, get a fantastic exit out of it. It's good enough. Really need a good exit here though. I need one better than last lap, that's for sure. It's okay. Trying to bring as much speed as possible through that corner. I did find that last corner a bit weird. Like I thought it was a bit easier in Club 100 karts, if anything. Were there last year, we're actually going to be there in a couple of weeks as well, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a good track. I do love it here. But yeah, so I've still got a heat on me. They're still breathing. Pretty sure Nathan's involved in this as well. Mr. Red Suit. There you go, being clapped on the sidelines by my brother there, Mr. Phil Radovich. There you go, so I'm just going to skip through just a little bit, not really much was happening there. But they're still going to be on my toes, my heels, sorry. And that is a terrible exit there. It is genuinely terrible. Give him enough, my nose is in though. And this is what's important about keeping that nose in, because I'm actually able to bring enough speed and close that corner off just enough. He's still there, but now got the massive advantage of being priority line coming into that final little sector there, or section I should say, and it does kind of save my bacon there. Pretty aggressive really, like, you know, the way I'm kind of dueling and marking my way through, but it's just my style really. Like I'll give people enough, but the moment I see the opportunity to close it, I will take it, or at least try to. But yes, again, I don't really get a good exit. I really struggled with this hairpin cut coming into this little straight. Like, really did struggle all session long, but I do make up for it at pylon. I just loved it. This corner was so good every time. So we've got back marker in front of us. I managed to make it clean enough, but it's not that clean because they're still on my heels. Not really thinking about it at this moment in time, just trying to get as fast as possible, see how much speed we're trying to bring through there. It's all about being smooth here. Love clipping that curb there, felt really nice coming out of that. But just, here we go. So he's made that move. Nathan's there as well. And it's a clean move. He's fully done me. Fair play to him. Exploited where I'm weak on the track, so you got to give him that. He actually gets pretty good exit there as well. He just used a little bit more of the track than me. He gets an alright exit out of it, and you can see actually there's a bit of a gap here now. I'm not happy at this point. I'm livid actually, because I had a fairly alright lead, a bit of a sizable lead, and it kind of let them have the opportunity to kind of keep on chasing me and hunting me down. And Nathan's doing a good job being on my arse as well. I don't feel comfortable at all at this point, but you just got to keep calm. It's an endurance race after all. Like, you know, I had no idea how far along my stint I was, but you know, we're probably about like what 20 minutes, maybe half an hour in, maybe. Don't vouch for me though. But yeah, so keeping on his arse. Going to do a quick cut just about here. So I was sticking behind 10, but you know, it just nothing was really happening. But this is where it gets a bit important here. So we're catching up with 5, which is actually my mate, my man Jack, who had come for the day just to chill about. Oh, he clips that line there. This guy spins in front of me. I completely duffed my exit because of it, and Nathan's through. Now, I was livid. I was absolutely fuming at this point. He obviously chucks it inside, but he does manage to get a bit of an ugly exit there. I do tap him just a little bit, I guess make him know that I'm there. And now it is a matter of getting myself back in shape, cleaning up. You can see the boys there celebrating. Nathan doing an absolute number of me, making the most out of a bad situation for me, and yeah, now I'm gonna have to play catch up, get my head back in the game. Proper sweaty time now, innit? But you know, the boys are still inside. This is the important thing. I'm pretty sure it's us 3 fighting for the lead really at this point. Nathan actually just swung his finger there trying to get me behind. I think he thought I was a bit closer than I really was. Like, I've dropped a little bit, but just frustrating, isn't it? Just slipping back the positions. But yeah, this is when I need to make sure I have a bit of a clean overtake. Yeah, this is my mate actually. That's Jack, not number 5. Do manage to do number on him though. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Maybe he knew that I was fighting for the lead. But yeah, you can see Nathan's caught up on the brother. Just going to skip it through. Well, we're skipping it through and skimming because we want to watch him. You see that Nathan's keeping him busy, properly right up his arse, and I'm trying my very best to catch up. You can see I do my little human DRS, trying to get through. Obviously we've got back markers here and there, and the back marker actually makes a bit of a problem here for Nathan. You can see the gap now between him and 10. He does manage to do an alright move here and make a clean break, and now it's imperative that I do the same. So I do see a bit of a line inside there. Yep, I'll squeeze through. Nice. Inside. Love it. That is how you overtake a back marker. Get it over and done with. I guess he's a little bit startled from dealing with Nathan. But here we go. So a little bit of skippy skip. Just a little bit. You can see we're keeping with Nathan. Us 3 were keeping together. It was great. Absolutely great to have these boys battling against each other. It really was so fun. But here we're coming into turn 1. Managed to get a good exit here. I can feel something coming now. But he's just got a little bit too much speed to actually plant anything, so you have to be patient. And we've got a notorious number 8 here again. So Nathan, see, look, see how much they were braking there. Poor Nathan slammed right back into him. I've absolutely ruined it there. You can see me kind of almost lock up there a little bit. Oh god. I mean, it's part of the job. I do a little wave. Thank you very much. Just, you know, get out of the way. Bless him. We gave it a good effort, that's for sure. But yeah, so now it's a bit of traffic out of the way. Let's get the head down. I think we do a bit of a skip here actually coming up, just because I do maintain a position here and just keep on behind them. So we'll skip through. This is a bit of a gap there as well, to me, Nathan and number 10. It kind of does go a bit wider as well. I guess I put in a poor lap, but it's still there. Still there. It's not good enough for me though. Like you're pushing, obviously, but I guess them boys were just finding some really good speed. I did find though that the karts were pretty even. Like I didn't really notice many differences between all of them. I think they were replaced this year, so you can tell. Like they're a bit boggy. I mean, Tom's mentioned it in his video. They do bog down a little bit. Oh, but look at that move from Nathan. Who needs to talk about the car performance when you can talk about a performance that lad has just done there? He's capitalised on that opportunity there. Made a solid overtake, and now it's about keeping it. You can see Ted's really pushing it there. He's managed to keep a lot of speed whilst maintaining a wide sort of stance on the outside there, coming out of the corner. I'm still not close enough. Obviously them boys are mucking about with a back marker in front as well. You'd like to think that the gap can close. I do think that sometimes I took a bit of an earlier sort of line in there, and I should really be prioritising the exit. I was managed to maintain a lot of speed in, but I do think I can neaten it up. I'm going to say hello on the outside coming in, but it'll prioritise me because I keep enough speed. There we go, nicely done. Taking care of that back marker, no problemo. Right, here we go. This is when we need to seriously get our act together and just go. I think I even talked to myself at this point inside the helmet, just being like, come on, just get on with it, just get there. So you get excited when you see the boys mucking about in front of you. You just want to join in. That's all you want. Here we go. We maintain an alright gap. Us three are close enough. Them two boys obviously closer to each other. But yeah, no, as I was saying about the cars, I do think they're pretty even. First time in just a standard rental in quite a while actually. I do like it. I mean, it's where you kind of learn your craft, innit? And although they do feel a lot slower than like Club 100 and whatnot. Oh, here we go. Wait, me baffling, completely miss out. A beautiful move there from 10. Very clean there. And Nathan actually pokes on the inside. He does so well to almost push 10 out and completely close off that. It was really well done. It's actually given me an opportunity to stick it on the outside here, and I could maybe do my move, but he keeps enough speed to maintain that position and actually pushed me a little bit wide. But it shows just the raw pace between us three. It was all very close. We were very close to hitting that curb there. You can see how much speed you lose on the straight if you just muck that exit up. Really was about being as smooth as possible with these karts. Like the less screechy tyre you hear, the better you're doing, really. That's how I kind of thought of it. Oh, that's terrible exit there. I didn't keep it inside enough. Just, it's little bits like that where just allowing opportunities for people in front of you to break free, and I think that's what my problem was on this race. Like, I had a really good stint. I couldn't complain. I'm pretty sure I come in the pits in a good position. I don't want to reveal it all, but almost did there. But here we go. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We're maintaining just about enough speed. Maintaining a small enough gap to still be in the fight for something in case anything does go P-tong. I didn't get this corner. I didn't get it for the life of me. I just think that's pretty poor. Club 100 as well, so it'll be interesting to see how I behave this year with that race. I might be filming it, by the way. I might be doing Club 100 videos. I don't know, you can't get... I was using a mouth mount for this. It was really good. Here we go, just clearing some back markers here, and it actually gives you opportunity for 10 on the inside here. I don't think Nathan noticed until last minute, and you know what, that's such a good exit there from 10 as well. It's unreal, the amount of speed he got there. Zen boy seems to constantly be chopping and changing. I'm just behaving myself and just trying to stay in the fight really, but with exits like that, there's no chance really. No chance, but you're doing just about enough. I don't know what hand signal I was doing there. Obviously we had the Mango boys on the sidelines doing some attempts at comms. I think it's more sort of can they put you off and send you in the wall, but then again you just don't go fast enough in these cars to do a calamity like that. I hope not, at least. But yeah, we are going to maintain position here. Just try and get as good of exit as possible. So, you know what, that was actually alright in the sense that it was keeping so much speed. Bit of a better exit coming out of there. And you know what, that wasn't too bad. I just don't know how it did. Like a slingshot effect there that Nathan did. I just couldn't figure it out. But I loved this corner. Here we go again. I'll keep on saying it. It sounds like a broken record, but it was just too good. Here we go, coming on the straight. Human DRS. No, just a little bit. I do give Nathan a little bit of a nudge. Send him forward. Let's go, let's go. Use the slipstream to advantage. You do see how much he slinks forward there. He was able to bring so much speed here. So was I though. He goes on the inside again, loving that position. Really good overtakes, clean. Number 10 come right in front of me, actually made me at a really bad exit there. But oh my god, that move there from 10 was unreal. I think Nathan just had a really poor exit there. He got absolutely annihilated there, bless him. Here we go, we've got a bit of a pack of back markers coming up now. And with 3 of us racing this close, it could get quite tasty. It really could. Come in, you can see them mucking about right in front of us. 10's on the inside of 7. He does a good move. Nathan follows, as do I. Got to give that geezer a bit of an inside line. Does compromise my exit a little bit. Here we go. So 10's coming the inside here. He's trying to muscle his way through. And Nathan slides in. He gets pinched. And if you look closely, 10 has a clear entry in there. Nathan sends it in. He gets pinched in to the corner and actually ends up hitting 10. He gets sent, spun. I look back. I realise that by staying back and being patient, I've been gifted with the best reward you could ever see. It's the gift of first place. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm fairly certain it was first place. But yeah, we skip it a little bit. We've got back marker here, number 9. But yeah, I mean, bless him. I really felt sorry. It was a bit of a racing incident. Like, Nathan had the right to go in for that gap. The gap was there. Just to be closed up like that, it's just really unlucky. You see, I waved my hand up. Yeah, you see, there we go. I realised I was in first place there. My brother kind of signalling to me, "You number one." Yeah, I was pretty chuffed. Realise, here we go. Get rid of the back markers. Now's the opportunity to get your head down and just get as much speed as possible. I get a really good exit out of this. See you later, mate. Insider once again. But yeah, no, it was a racing incident. It was hilarious to be behind it. It was even funnier to realise that I'd been gifted the lead, especially after them boys admittedly probably raced better in that sequence just then. But it does show that when it comes to endurance events, you can afford to be patient. You know, we do sprints predominantly all us Mango boys, and you know, every lap, every corner, you really have to fight. But when it comes to an endurance event, you can afford to be patient. That was a horrific exit, by the way. This geezer tries to come around the inside. I do give him enough room. I'll let him do it. It's at number 9 again. But I'll stay behind him. I'll just wait. see what he does on this. He didn't really get a good exit out of there. He's lost a lot of speed. I try and fling it. I do tap him, I think the tiniest bit. It does send him a little bit, and it closes off that opportunity for me. But coming into this corner, knowing I'm quick in pylon, kind of hold fire a little bit. I'm there. Am I there enough? No, but he's going to do this defensive move here and completely compromise his line. I've just been able to fling it. See you later, mate. Too easy. He is there, but I know this time it's mine. Because I'm inside. When you're inside for turn one, there's not really much you can do in it. You're bringing so much speed in, all you could do is you should have to out-muscle that person a little bit. You can be cheeky, maybe go a little bit wide, compromise them even more. God, feels like word of the day, compromise. Here we go, we're going to skip through just a little bit more. It's a really good sequence though of battles that we had, especially when we were fighting for the lead. It was really good fun. But yeah, here we go. We're behind my mate now again. We're going to see what he's up to. He don't take the best of lines there. But you know, he does maintain enough speed. So, and I didn't really know what I was doing in that corner, so I say it wasn't the best lines, but that's me chatting out my arse really. Do manage to get a good exit out of pylon though. Whip it in for that corner. He's kind of just lost it. I'll give him a little thumbs up. Hello mate. Hello chica. Yeah. Oh god, I feel a bit overwhelmed really after that intense following, intense battling. But yeah, as you can see now, it's just pretty much trying to get your head down. You do get waved, and you know what? I do get waved. Is that? I mean, that's just my brother waving a bit. Is. But yeah, right. I'm gonna skip through a little bit now, and now I'm behind the one and only Richard once again. So he's at kart number 15. Closing that gap just a little bit. Here we go, corner by corner, just taking a little tiny bit, every time. Not on this corner though. Don't really know what I'm doing. Here we go, got a bit of traffic coming up as well. So I did find that Richard was incredibly tedious to try and overtake. I'm pretty sure he knew I was there on a few occasions that we did like kind of confront each other on the track, and he just managed to put the car in the right places, make it very difficult. I had to wait, I had to really be patient. Do manage to kind of like sort my line out through there though, and close the gap. I think we got a few back markers in front of us, so it does almost make it annoying. I was quite looking forward to having a proper duel, but I managed to get a really good exit out of that, clear some space up, and work my way forwards, make that line in there. That was quite savage really. I felt like, I don't know, maybe I should have given some room or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're with this number 9 chap again actually. We've bumped into him once again. It seems to be a fair few times that we've met each other on the track. It seems to be alright, just I think it was a bit hot. Like too hot out of the exits and stuff, and not able to have like a clean enough way out of the corner to actually like get enough speed. You kind of see like I'm able to like chip away at his position every here and there. But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'd done well over an hour. I mean, my stint overall was just under like an hour 15 or something like that. Phil decided to bring me in when it was time to refuel and do it that way and just do one pit stop. But actually it turns out there was a team that did win that wasn't us, wasn't any of the Mangos. Although shout out to Nathan and Antonio for finishing in 3rd place. I believe their first ever karting trophy, and they've done it together as best mates as well, so that was really nice for them to get that done. I was proud of them. They had a stellar effort. Both were really quick on the day. But yeah, I can't remember where I was now, so let's just think about what's ahead of me. I managed to absolutely send it in here from so far out. I know it was number 8 in front of me, but you know, got to take it when you can, innit? Right, so we skip through a little bit. There's a reason why I was losing my words, because we're very close to the end now. Pretty much a case of trying to keep the laps as fast and as consistent as possible, keep the head down, keep being rapido. Like, it was all up to Phil after, and bless him, he done really well. For a geezer that doesn't race competitively and hasn't raced competitively in so long. Here we go, I'm getting waved down. Phil's waved me down. I'm being waved down by the pit board as well. Here we go. Time to do a pit stop. But yeah, no, he done really well. He did throw away our lead though, and he threw away second place. And then with 2 laps to go, he had spun and given third place. So we ended up 4th place in the end, but we had a cracking time, and to get as much dueling as I did, brilliant. Because here we go, getting in the pits, letting me get up. Obviously I want to do this as quick as possible. I jump out, he told me to stand there, and I thought he meant me to push it. But you know, skip this just a little bit, wait for the fuel. I'm going to push this back as fast as I can, jump in, foot straight on the accelerator. I'm going to drive in, probably maybe a bit too fast, slam on the brake. You can see me jump out, trying to be as rag as possible. The camera's gone, go, he's setting Phil on his way. There you go. Oh, but yeah. So, that's it. Here he is. There's my brother. There's Tom. Here he is, there's Scotty boy. Oh, sexy bunch of lads, innit? There's my mate Jack, there's Lawrence in the background as well, one of the other brothers. Nathan, the podium sitter. And yeah, quality day. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Well, depending on if it does alright, then we might do some more. Yeah, hopefully hear from me soon. Hopefully hear from you guys soon. Give it a like, give it a comment, you know, all that jazz. Subscribe as well if you want some more karting videos. Sweet. Until next time, see you later.